Hey guys, and thank you for tuning in. This is TD9, and today I just wanted to show off my new Spyderco collection, and it's the beginning of my collection, and then just a few other cool knives that I've accumulated over the time. So first off, I wanted to show my Tenacious collection, and I'll start off with the blue. So this is going to be your blue Tenacious. And the flat ground blade. And that's the 8CR13 MOV steel. Your pocket clip, and then you can also position the pocket clip on the Tenacious in 6 different positions. So there's your blue. Moving on to the foldage green Tenacious. It's going to be the same blade steel. And you got the skeletonized steel frames, and they're cut out in the inside to give it a lighter weight. And the jipping on the back of these Tenacious is really good. So if you had to choke up on the knife up there, your thumb is not going to slip off of there. It's really nice. So there's your green Tenacious. Moving on to the black. So here's your black Tenacious. This is just the basic Tenacious, the same steel as the other two. It's got the same steel, same pocket clips moving. It's got a really nice action on this guy too, and it's also about $20 cheaper than the other ones. You can usually get this one from about $30 to $40, where the colored Tenaciouses are going to run you $50 to $60. There's that guy right there. So I believe I'm just missing the black blade and the black handle, so the all black Tenacious. I'll probably be getting that in the next few weeks. So there's all 3 Tenacious. Alrighty, and then up next we have the Delica Flat Ground Orange. And this guy is actually one of my favorite blades, and it's October right now, so I feel like this blade is really appropriate for this month. And I really like the black pocket clip. And the scales on this is great. And this is like a plastic kind of a handle where the Tenacious are all in the G10. Let me open this guy up. And this blade is made in Seki City, Japan, and the Tenaciouses are made in China. It's got a really, really nice blade on this guy. So for the steel on that guy, you're going to get the V810. I'll show you the back. And it's got the skeletonized insides. And this blade's going to run you anywhere from $50 to up to $70, depending on the variation you get this guy in. It's a really, really good size for EDC. Very lightweight. Nice choke up on this guy as well. So that's your Delica and the orange. I think I'm going to have to pick up a few more of those. Alright, so right now I'm going to move on to a less expensive Spyderco, and that's their bird line of knives. So first though, I'm going to pull off, I have a Cara 2 and G10, and that's black. with the flat ground blade. And this is a really big blade, so it's a little bit bigger for EDC, but you can still pull it off and it's not that heavy. So first thing I wanted to point out is you kind of got that hawkbill hole instead of the Spyderco's perfect round hole for your thumb actuator. So it's a little bit more awkward to open, but it's still got the hole pretty much just like a half moon. So it's really easy to open still, but it's a little bit awkwarder though, the feel of the hand. So there's this guy, it's really long compared to like these other guys. So you can get these guys anywhere from $20 to $30. It's got kind of that cutout on the back there in the steel, and then you're going to get your skeleton eyes insides again on this. And then you got the lanyard hole. You're going to notice on the bird line, the lanyard holes do not have the steel spacer in it. See if you guys can see that. It's just G10, there's no steel in there. You pull up this blue guy again, and there's a steel spacer in the lanyard hole right there on the Tenacious. So that's going to be the first bird line I have, the Caracara 2. And then the second one I purchased is the Meadowlark Hawkbill. And it's kind of like the Endura, like the way that the plastic is, but this is going to be an all serrated knife, and I really like the cool shape of this. It looks like a hawkbill. It's really cool. So flip this guy open there. So there's your hawkbill. Very, very sharp. Really good for EDC tasks. It looks a little awkward, but it still is really practical for cutting. And it says bird there on the front. Hawkbill. There's your back. A 6-position pocket clip also on this. It's a really nice blade. I like this one a lot. Alrighty, so moving along to the other knives that I picked up in the last month or so. I got this Glock 78. Comes in a really nice sheath. And it's all made out of the Glock polymer. This is the black one. You know, the Glock symbol right there and right there. So the way you actuate this knife out is on the top of the sheath there, just give that a little upward pressure there, and it will slide right out. You got a really, really nice belt loop on your sheath there, and that can just pop out by pushing that to the side, or you could just put it right through. So I use that a lot. I took it out backpacking and camping this season, so I like this knife a lot. So it's the 78, and when Glock says this is the 78, they're referring to the year, so that's the model on this guy. So this is going to be your flat ground blade. They also make the, I believe it is a 87, I'm not exactly sure, but it's got the saw top on it, and it's pretty much the same. I like this one just because you can baton really good with it, but they're both really good knives. And you can get this also in green, and then there's the whitish cream color. So these are really nice, and you can get these for around $25. And I like the feel of that Glock polymer too. It's nice to have on a knife. Alrighty, and then I'll pull out the most expensive knife of all of them. And that's going to be your Microtech Ultratech. This is a double-edged dagger. Half serrated. So you got your glass breaker there, and I've done a review, so if you want to see everything you got to know about this knife, you could check out my other video. But so this is out the front, automatic. Really, really nice blade. Everybody knows the quality of Microtech. This is made in the United States. So there's that guy. And I just wanted to check something on the Delica here. No, they all take the same. So they're gonna take all the same torque set, and I actually just picked those up. So what we got here is the T9 Torx. It's gonna be this guy right here. You guys were wondering what you could use, and that's gonna be for the larger size. And then there's also the T6 by 3" and that's going to be this little guy right here, and that's going to work for all the little ones. So far out of all my Burr and Spyderco knives, these two have been able to do the job for all that, and a few of my other knives too. But of course the Microtech, they take their own kind of weird screws, so you're going to have to buy that special thing. I think it's like $50 or something crazy for that. I'm not exactly sure, but I think it's up there. But these two guys work really good for the Spydercos and Burrs and other off-brand knives. And basically I like to keep these knives really clean. I use a little of my Rem oil on these with some nice cloth and keeps them really good. So I'll keep you guys updated with all my new knife purchases. I'm going to have some really cool Spydercos coming out. Some more upper end ones hopefully in the next few weeks. So stay tuned in for that, guys. And here's one last look at the color Tenacious, because I know a lot of guys are interested in getting some of those. So real quick, here's that blue one. Really, really nice. I like this one a lot. And your green one. One of my faves. I love the green. Really, really cool knife. And the orange Delica. Awesome. Love the contrast with the black pocket clip. Very, very sharp blades. Spyderco makes really, really sharp blades right out of the box. It's one thing I really love about Spyderco. So if you don't have one, get one. I started off with one, and as you can see, it's going and going. It's like once you get one, you can't stop getting them. I love them. I carry a different one with me every day. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and to all my new subscribers, thank you very much. I'm going to have some new gun videos coming up, and like I said, I'm going to have some really cool Spyderco knife videos coming up. So stay tuned in. This is TD9. Thank you for watching. God bless America. Let's keep the NRA strong. Thanks to all of our troops that are fighting for our freedom. Thanks for tuning, guys. See you later.